Namaste, yogis. Welcome to a Finland flow, we'll call it. I'm Kat, and I'm coming to you from Helsinki for a 20-minute all levels vinyasa. I am 11 weeks postpartum, so I will be offering plenty of modifications, but also ways for you to level up. I really hope that this class allows you to connect with your body and your mind and your breath and your spirit, and no matter where you are, no matter what time it is, that it brings you a sense of calm and some peace, especially in these times right now. All right, let's just get right into it. Bringing hands to knees, prop yourself up on a cushion or a pillow if that suits you. I have just this little travel mat and a pad that I use for my baby, but all my stuff is still being shipped. And it doesn't matter. If you have nothing, use the floor, use the carpet, right? Taking 3 to 5 deep breaths, just connecting, grounding. You can breathe through the nose or the mouth. Sit up tall. As you exhale, begin to connect with your core. So as you exhale, we'll draw up the pelvic floor, the Mula Bandha, and we'll wrap your transverse abdominals, that corset wrapping towards your belly button. Inhale and relax everything. And exhale, bring it in. Nice, let's start to move into the neck and shoulders. Just let the head release and move from side to side. If you want to get the whole body into it, kind of move the rib cage back and forth. We're really going to maximize our time here. So add the shoulders. We can do more than one muscle group at a time, right? So just make a wave with your body. Taking it into some side bends. Reach one hand down. You can bend the elbow. Sweep the opposite arm over the ear. And inhale, relax the core. Exhale, engage the core and reach the arm over opposite side. Inhale, both arms up. Relax the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. Exhale, repeat first side, engage. This time, draw your shoulder back. Look up towards your light, towards your ceiling. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, engage through the core and stretch the opposite side. Roll shoulders up. And relax. Beautiful. Hands and knees. Find your table. Connect to your mat. Finger pads gonna grip. Toes are tucked. Let's push back. Stretch through the feet. Release your neck. Soften elbows. Inhale, coming forward. Flip your hands around or towards the side of the room. And one more time, pushing back. You might not go as far. Give your elbows a little bend. And sitting all the way back. Peel your fingers off the floor. Sit back onto your heels. Shake out the arms. Still stretching the feet in rock pose. If it's too much, just untuck your toes. Beautiful. Hands and knees. Flatten the feet behind you. Inhale, look forward, cow. Exhale, round. Look back between your legs. Toes disappear behind the knees. And repeat. Inhale. And exhale. Neutral spine. Lifting left leg back, it doesn't matter, but I'll start with my left leg. Square off your hips, lift the heel up behind you. Engage through the core, draw it in, and then extend the right hand forward if that's part of the practice for you. Look down, long neck. You can make this extra challenging just by how much you engage your core. Release the hand. Sweep that left foot out, or whatever leg you're on, towards the side. The heel comes down, the toe is in line with the supporting knee. Tuck your toe if you like and push back into a variation on your child's pose. Maybe you come all the way down. Lift up slightly and draw your right arm towards the left toe for a twist. Thread the needle. Peek underneath your top arm. Maybe extend the palm further away. Push into the thumb or the fingers. Nice stretch between the shoulder blades. Carefully release. Good. Sweep the knees back together. Come up into a downward facing dog. Pedal it out. And release. Knees come back down. Tuck your toes and maybe find a bear pose. Or you can just push into the palms, engage through the core. If it's there for you, hover the knees. And release. Beautiful. Now the opposite foot comes back behind. Energy up through the heel as you lift. The hips point down. Lift Mula Bandha. Engage. TBA. Breathe. You can add the arm. Soften the elbow and the supporting, soften the elbow and the supporting arm. Exhale, release your hand. And then sweep that toe out to your side. Push the hips back into your child's pose variation, tenting the fingertips perhaps. And come up just a little bit so you can thread the needle and push it back again. Take your twist. You peek underneath the top arm. And release, neutral spine. Come on now to your right side. Palm will come under your shoulder and extend the right leg long. Make your body a straight line as best you can. Take the top foot, the left foot over top. We're going to twist the shoulders towards the knee and take a hip opener. So flex through that bottom foot just to remind you that it's there. And then resist, press your hand and knee in towards each other. And you can kind of drop that left hip back, find the sweet spot. From here, we'll take a side plank. Press into the palm, modify by coming to elbow if your wrists are sore. Lifting up, and if you prefer, lower that bottom knee as well, kind of like that, right? So here, we're still staying in a hip opener, adding a little bit of shoulder strength. If you want to level up, stack your feet for full side plank. Really rainbow up your hips. Option to extend the arm over the ear. Last option is little leg lifts. Take 10 on your own. Push through the heel. You engage. Draw Mula Bandha in. TBA. Stay where you are or add just a wild thing. You can step the top foot back and arch your body. Downward facing dog. Slowly release. Everybody meeting back here. You can shake out that right hand. And move the hips. Soften elbows. Maybe roll forward a few times. Nice. You can come into your Yogi Squat. So step or hop your feet up towards your hands and lower the hips. Let's move side to side. If you're still kind of chilly, your body's not super warm, you might just be up on the toes, and that's fine. Good. Slowly lower sits bones to the floor and lie towards your left. You're gonna make the body in a nice alignment, nice straight line. Bring your right foot over top towards your belly button. Turning shoulders, flexing both feet, turning shoulders towards the knee. Draw the hip back till you find that sweet spot. And moving into your side plank. So press into the palm, lift the hips, using that foot for an assist. It's kind of nice. Another hip opener for a few breaths. And if you want, level up, stack your feet for full side plank. Maybe a shoulder stretch, bringing the arm over the ear. Draw the belly in. Optional 10 side leg lifts. Nice, maybe a little wild thing. Press. And then downward facing dog. So find your way there. Hips point down towards your mat. Maybe shake out your left palm. Inching feet up towards your hands or taking a hop if you're really getting after it. Flat back. Exhale, ragdoll. Rolling up to stand. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, diving forward. Flat back. And then lifting right leg up, standing split. This might be a good time for a block. I have a water bottle that I'll use sometimes as a prop. Whatever you've got, even use the wall. Now rolling open straight into Ardha Chandrasana half moon. It's a bit of a challenging posture. Don't let it scare you, do your best. Hips are opening towards the long edge of your mat or just the same direction as your face and your chest. Square the hips back towards the floor, low lunge, release the knee. Inhale, arms lift up. Find your balance, you gotta use Mula Bandha here. Inhale, exhale, elbows open or draw down to lift the heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the floor, find your plank so you can lift the back knee, step straight into plank, or you might come into down dog and a variation or modification of your plank with knees on the floor. So you might start with just in tabletop. As you get stronger, lean a little bit more forward, and eventually you'll get back to your full plank. And the shoulders are over the wrist. Puff up between the shoulder blades. Draw navel in, not just towards the spine, but wrap it around. Lift your pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. Pinch the elbows in, lower down, coming through Chaturanga, into a back bend, cobra, or upward dog. Engage and push back, downward facing dog. Look ahead of you, you can bend your knees, step or hop. Back to the top, flat back. Exhale, bow down. Chair pose. Inhale, arms up. Sink a little bit lower. Press through the heels and come back to standing. Good, opposite side. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, dive forward. Lengthen, flat back. Lifting left leg high. Standing split. Maybe find your prop as you open up into half moon. Push some energy through that top heel. Stack the hips as best you can. Don't forget Mula Bandha. That's going to help with the balance. Spreading through the bottom toes. Soften the gaze. Hands come back down towards the floor. Square your hips. Low lunge. Anjaneyasana. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, heart lifts. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, frame your foot, find your plank or downward dog. Come through your flow. Inhale. Meeting in downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, press heels down. One more breath here. Walk your feet in, hands meet in the middle. Sinking low, chair. And rising up. Nice. Take your feet out wide on to the long sides of your mat. Heels in into a little plie, moving side to side. Interlace those hands behind your back. Find stillness. Lift your chest. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Sit low. And then straighten the knees. Turn the toes in. Flat back. Hands are still bound. Lengthen. Lengthen through the spine. Lengthen through the back of the legs. And then exhale. Forward fold. Hands can fall over the head. Releasing your neck. And let the hands go. Moving into some side lunges. Very gently bending one knee and then the other. Slowly toe heel your feet in. Coming back into Yogi Squat. This time maybe you're getting a little more comfortable. Heels might come down to the earth. Taking this into an open twist. Reach one palm down, one palm up. If you have a bind, maybe flip the hands around and bind. Changing sides. Moving rather quickly. Hitting as much of the body as we can, always focusing on breath. Hopefully finding some healing and satisfaction with the movement, getting the blood flow. All right, lower yourself to the floor, Baddha Konasana, heels together, lift the spine, lift the crown of the head, and then draw it forward. Inhale, rising up. Forward fold. So the legs come out long in front. Lift the arms. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lifting up. If you have a yogi toe hold, we'll do this one more time with the bind. Find a flat back. Draw the toes in. Peace fingers grip the big toe, press through your heels, and then draw yourself closer towards the legs. Of course, if you have a towel or a strap, that's a good place to use it here. Inhale, rising up. Find your way onto your back. Maybe you pass through boat pose, or you can come down onto your side and roll down. If you have a block, or I'm going to use my water bottle, placing it in between the thighs. This is totally optional. It's a nice way to keep the legs tracking correctly during bridge. So when you're ready, press down through the heels, engage one more time, wrap your core, lift and squeeze, bridge, and then roll back down. Last time, bridge. Maybe interlacing hands behind your back. And roll back down. Nice. Quick supine twist. Other side. Go ahead, lift your feet up. If you want a shoulder stand, take a shoulder stand or just shake out those feet. And then extending yourself out into a Shavasana. Arms come down to your sides. Let everything relax. And I invite you to pause the video here, stay as long as you can. Turn out the lights, breathe naturally, slowly. And once you're fully rested, you'll make your way up with gentle movements in the body. Maybe you do it with the eyes closed. If you need more time again, take that time for yourself. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope to see you on the mat soon, no matter where I am, no matter where you are.